All right, yes. You kidding? You get the cane? Yeah, what?
Yeah. Where's the hood? A lot of our events, we have work parties prior to that. And what about that? Because none of the work parties I've been to, no matter which county or region I'm in, do I sign a waiver to come in and clean up the property and get it ready for the event?
Yeah, they are used there before you come in. A waiver, it's better to have them. I'd rather have one in my back pocket than not. Okay, that's always a better circumstance. So to answer your question, all these, the waivers don't cost us anything. So let's use them. And we probably ought to at least make them user-friendly where we can add, a homeowner, the farm owner, the homeowner as an additional waived person. Yeah, I tell you what, if you want to take a look at it, get on the internet, okay, and, volunteers, Indiana law, immunity from liability, those are the buzzwords. You can take a look at that, pull that statute up. I think you've inspired me to write an article about that, or at least send a communique. You probably ought to send a communique to all you folks just addressing that issue, and a little article maybe internally. I'm not so sure I want it for the public, but we are a public not-for-profit, and we have no secrets as such, so it may be a subject of a full-blown article, but at the very least, I promise all of you and Jay to maybe get my arms around this whole thing and do a question-answer specific kind of thing that's non-lawyer bullshit kind of thing, and makes sense, and it's regular English, if you follow me. And I try to speak that way anyway. It's an old habit I got. Age 62, I see little hope for change, you know what I mean? So, yes?
John's arms about to fall off. He's going to be the last question. I was going to ask the officer this question before, but let's say you get pulled over by law enforcement. You're in compliance, but this officer just has a dislike for motorcycles. What should you do with that circumstance?
Well, it depends on how much time you've got, okay? I mean, I've got a couple of my favorite former police officers sitting here in front of me, and cops are kind of like lawyers, and I mean no offense there, okay? I didn't mean to insult you, but cops are a lot like lawyers. They have the best of our society and some of the worst, all right? And, the key thing about us is trying to identify those that are absolutely bar none the best, and then keeping our eyes on the worst. And I love to screw with cops, okay, that are bad guys. I get, some people like to play golf, some people like to play tennis, some people like to play poker. I love to fight with cops that are bad guys, you know what I mean? I just love that. I like to cause trouble, I like to get in the way, I like to get in the face, I like to form a club, we like to fight with cops kind of club, But I'm old enough to know that, it depends on how much time and money you got. You know what I mean? And so I get a lot of those kind of questions, a lot of those questions where we get a rogue cop. I deal with rogue cops all the time. You know why? Because we don't pay those folks enough money. And what we're getting are people that shouldn't be cops, and they're in there for all the wrong damn reasons. And unfortunately, with my jokes, we got one of the best former policemen ever. McAtee was in here, and his dad, Joe McAtee. I'm their lawyer, okay? And if he wins, why, I'll be the lawyer for the sheriff here in the county. But I would say very specifically, maybe I'll write an article about that with tongue-in-cheek. But I kind of bullshitted the question there, but there's not a real good answer for that one. All right.
Be nice.
Thank you. And sometimes that's hard for me. And my wife's always saying, when I got pulled over down in Florida, okay, on my bike, and my wife's saying, hey, you and I can be married, because I can't. Hell, that's what she keeps saying. Be nice, be nice, be nice, be nice, be nice. And I got this Kentucky problem going on. I didn't know that was a Kentucky problem. Maybe that's the reason we drink so much whiskey, right? Well, anyhow, I don't know what the hell I said there. What, we had a club for cops and whatever. My wife says they make medication for the problem I have, What'd you say?
That's old timers.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's ADA, right?
We have reached the limit of our time.
Hey, this guy right here leads the unleadable, don't you agree? I mean, he absolutely has the worst fucking job in the whole world. And my dedication is to continue to talk some crazy dumbass into doing this job, okay? Because it is not fit for any kind of consumption. So, Jay, you know, obviously, you can tell all of us really appreciate what the hell you do here, and
That's a backdoor compliment. Thank you very much, Rod. Appreciate everything you do.